Hey everybody, so we're doing another frugal meal, um, white beans. I'm doing 1 pound because I'm trying to avoid leftovers because I either have to can it or freeze it. And I'm out of freezer space and I have other stuff I'd rather canned. So I have other projects. So I have 1 pound of beans washed really well. I have our ham broth in a pot over here that we did when we were canning the ham. And I have the ham that I pulled off the bone. So I'm going to add water to these and let them boil for 1 hour, and then I'm going to drain them. It's not snowing, so you'll be seeing this tomorrow, but I think I mentioned yesterday they said it was going to snow, and I'm like, no. So I'm going to get these started. And hopefully the hubby won't be disappointed that it's white beans and not pinto beans. And then I have half a carrot, excuse me, half a carrot, a small stalk of celery, and just a little bit of onion diced up, and that will go in our beans when we get them all started. So we're going to let these get going, and I'll see you when we're draining. Okay, our beans have boiled for an hour, and I'm going to drain this water. Okay. Gonna add our veggies. Now, if you didn't have the broth that I made, you can use bouillon, the ham bouillon, the chicken bouillon. If you don't have any of that, you could use bacon drippings and just water. All sorts of things. So you don't have to have this broth. I just have it because I had that ham bone. My lips are so dry it hurts to talk. I feel like if I move them too much, they're gonna crack up. And if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. We do all kinds of stuff over here. That's me dripping on the stove. We're just going to cover these beans, and you can add more liquid as you need. This broth smells so good. can't tell you. It was like bacon was cooking all night. I'm gonna stir that up. I'm going to add some pepper. So, there's a lot of news out there, you guys. The bird flu has hit the United States. It's in the northeast, I believe. In the, can't remember if it was geese or ducks. But yeah. We have a fungus, a resistant fungus that's in Louisiana. I'll have to write everything down where I can put links and everything. There's a gene that's been found in the water in Georgia that is also like the fungus, it's resistant. And by resistant, I mean to antibiotic. So there's a lot going on. So in my next video, I'll go over some of the things that are going on and put links in the description of that video so you can read about it yourself. And after these cook for about an hour, I'm going to add the ham that I pulled off the bone last night. I'm going to get some badia. And for this to be a complete prepper pantry meal, you can use your dehydrated celery, your dehydrated onion, your dehydrated carrot, or you don't have to use any of that at all. You can use your garlic granules. I'm using badia. It has everything. It has herbs, garlic, onion, pepper. It's just, it has everything you need in it. It's kind of like my house seasoning. I should do a video on that sometime, because I use garlic, onion powder, salt, pepper in pretty much everything I cook. And badia is really good. I got a ginormous container of it to refill. You want to have your seasonings if you have beans and rice. And this is a super cheap meal. I'm going to make a box of Jiffy cornbread to go with it, and that'll be dinner. Ham and bean soup, cornbread, and a glass of milk or lemonade or whatever you have. Make sure you're getting some powdered drinks to go with all that water. So I'm going to let this simmer for another hour, and then we will check on it again, see if it needs liquid or anything like that. So I'll be back. Okay, so here's our beans after an hour, and they're puffing up pretty nicely. So I think I'm going to add just a scoop of broth because they're absorbing that liquid pretty well. My lips are so dry it hurts to talk. Like I feel like my speech is all messed up. I wonder if that's how it feels when you get lip injections. Having this heater on, it's drying me up like the Mojave Desert. I guess it's going to snow for sure. And then again next Wednesday. And I tasted it for seasoning. I added a little bit of pink salt. These are going to be yum-alicious. So we're just going to keep letting these cook until they get tender. And I like it when they start getting creamy. So I will see you when these are getting ready. Well, here it is, you guys. All ready. And it's Budamus. And it's so good, I'm going to can the rest of that ham broth so I can have it for beans, greens, green beans, whatever you want. It has a nice creamy texture. We're going to give it a try. It's hot. It's so good. Between the broth, the vegetables, and that body of seasoning, you could add some cayenne. I have my homegrown cayenne pepper over here. You could use some Cajun seasoning. You could use some Tony Chachere's. You can doctor these up, up any way you want. But these are delicious. So, there's a very cheap SHTF or prepper pantry meal with your beans. You can use your dehydrated vegetable or soup mixes, whatever you have. Your ham bouillon, your ham stock. Save those bones, you guys. Boil those bones. So anyways, there is our recipe. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? We gotta add the ham. Where's the meat? Gotta have the meat. See, we just made it even more better. So if it's good without the meat, just imagine with the meat. So there we go, you guys. Don't forget to add the meat. There's our soup. So anyways, please like, comment, subscribe. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you in the next video. We have lots of canning coming. Pot roast, potatoes, French fries, veg-all, cheese, chicken, all kinds of stuff. So, and recipes and hauls. And so stay tuned. Take care.